A lantern in the fog. In the high bamboo forests, where the mist clings to the leaves like a soft blanket, lived a red panda named Rolo. Rolo was a collector. He didn't collect rocks or sticks. He collected light. During the day, he would gather glowing moss and sun-soaked crystals, placing them carefully inside hollow gourds. By night, his den was the brightest and warmest place on the mountain. One evening, a thick, chilly fog rolled in. It was so heavy that even the moon couldn't shine through. Rolo was just settling down with a cup of bamboo tea in his glowing den when he heard a tiny sneeze outside. He peeked out and saw a slow loris clinging to a branch, shivering. The fog was so thick the loris had lost his way. "Come inside," Rolo said gently. "It is bright and warm in here." The slow loris moved slowly as they do, into the den. "Thank you," he whispered, his big eyes widening at the glowing gourds. "I was afraid of the dark." Rolo smiled and poured another cup of tea. But just as they sat down, there was a scratching sound at the entrance. It was a pangolin curled into a tight ball. I can't see the path," the pangolin muffled from inside her scales, "and the damp air hurts my joints." "Uncurl, friend," Rolo said, moving a glowing gourd closer to the entrance to guide her in. "There is room for you." A civet, a tree shrew, and even a large, clumsy tapir. Rolo's den was getting crowded. There was hardly room to sit, and his teapot was empty. Rolo looked at his collection of glowing gourds. He realized the animals at the back of the cave were still cold because the light didn't reach them. Without hesitating, Rolo picked up his favorite lantern, the one with the brightest crystal, and smashed it gently against a rock. The crystal shattered into a dozen smaller, glowing pieces. "Here," Rolo said, handing a piece to the loris, the pangolin, the civet, and the others. "Hold these close." Suddenly, the warmth wasn't just coming from the center of the room. It was everywhere. As each animal held their light, they began to share stories. The loris told jokes that made the tapir snort laugh. The pangolin showed a tree shrew how to fold a leaf into a cup. Rolo sat back and watched. His perfect collection was broken, but his home had never felt warmer. He realized that holding on to the light kept him warm, but sharing it made the whole forest glow. The moral of the story: happiness and warmth are not limited resources. They double when you share them. Sometimes we think we need to hoard our comfort or our joy to keep it safe. But true warmth doesn't come from things we keep to ourselves. It comes from the connection we build when we invite others in. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle.